this new formation of cult, like these online cults, right? And this is the one I wanted to talk about starting off. And there's a lot of cults and a lot of culture, obviously, that's out there. Hang on, I'm trying to get back to my live here just so I can monitor the chat. But if you guys are, again, like I was saying, if you guys are familiar with cult in general, like this is a cult that's primarily an online cult, right? Although it seems like it crosses into real world, and it's called Gorl World, like this Gorl, Gorl World, right? And it's got some major players. It has a very well established kind of ecosystem and hierarchy, and some of the principal figures have huge audiences, and a lot of the reactors also have huge audiences. I mean, so it's a huge phenomenon. But it is, I'm telling you guys, one of the most corrupt phenomenons I've seen. It's interesting in the sense that it gives us an idea of how like greed and justification and kind of obsession all kind of come together. And this is kind of what modern cults actually look like. So I wanted to give you guys a clip. I'm just going to start you off so we can kind of understand what the cult is, how they operate, right? So let's take a look at this clip here. This is the first thing.
My arm. What's wrong with my arm?
Okay, listen to this.
You're dying, Chantal.
Okay,
you're dying quickly.
You-
Why does ChatGPT always give her the benefit of the doubt? I want this robot to tell her she's gonna die.
Okay, so again, I want this person to die. I want ChatGPT to tell this person that she is going to die. Like, you gotta be you gotta be really completely in a zone to open your mouth and say something like that in a public space, right? Just to even say it in a private space, to even say it at home, there's got to be something, pretty much wrong with you, right? So if you go in, now this is Foodie Beauty, who obviously is a very large woman. She has a pretty big following herself, and you can see she gets tons of views. These are her videos here. She gets tons of views, 1 million views. She's gone through various stages of monetization, and there's a whole ecosystem that's built around her, right? I know it's kind of funny because she's so big, but there is a whole kind of eco culture that's developed around this woman. So I'm going to kind of take some time and break it up. Like, it's got some major players, right? And saying I want somebody to die, this is not like a horror movie, right? This isn't like a fictional villain in a comic book. This is a real person talking about another real person and expressing without any level of pause or concern that you want to see this person die, right? That's how much you hate you have. And the thing about it is their culture rewards this behavior. This is the modern cult of sacrifice, right? So we can see, I'm just going to start picking up a couple of videos. Now, the first guy I was talking about, right, this is the Oh Lordy Jordy, right, guy. He's a major player in this. And I mean, he gets like hundreds of thousands of views based on criticizing this girl's content. Let's look a little bit to what he's talking about.
Why does ChatGPT always give her the benefit of the doubt? I want this robot to tell her she's gonna die.
Can also
right? Okay, and look at the amount of content, right? Like, people who are 100% into this. You're saying that you want to see somebody die, and your reward is you get a shit ton of followers, right? This is the modern like cult that we're seeing. And we're going to talk later. I'm going to get into kind of what the demo is, like the demographics, like who are the people that kind of reward this stuff. But make no qualms about it. This is a modern cult, right? And we get to watch it kind of live to see how people actually get into this, right? So let's kind of listen a little bit more because it gets crazy.
be referred pain from the heart, and heart problems don't always produce dramatic chest pain. Because you have diabetes and other cardiovascular risk factors, I don't want to assume this is muscular without checking for one.
Okay, and here's the thing. Like, the idea, like you heard, she's got high blood pressure, she's got all kind of cardiovascular issues. Like, the idea of this 500-pound or whatever woman dying is a reality, right? Like, this is something that this chick literally, I don't know if she's actually facing it, but this is something that you're dealing with every day. But let's kind of go on. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, I know some people who are into the cult, and I mean into the cult, and it's kind of disturbing, man. You kind of got to sit back and be like, man, damn, why are you going in like this, right? So when we talk about this cult, and I'm going to kind of break down who's in this cult, because it's a pretty healthy list, right? Let me see if I can, where my notes are on this. Okay. So you got like 5, there's 5. Now, okay, there are some comparable cults that I'm going to talk about, kind of relative or kind of appear like this, like the Chris Chan cult. If you guys are familiar with Chris Chan, it's a horrible story. Like the person Chris Chan, I believe this guy ended up in prison and may even be in prison right now, right? But it's a crazy story because all these people, like people spent years documenting, analyzing, and sometimes interfering in his life. Like people were literally, and I think this guy may have been like, I don't know if he was mentally disturbed. I don't know if he was mentally disabled. I don't know what it was. There's clearly something going on. Kind of relative to this, there's this local community where they talk about kind of vulnerable internet figures, right? It's a whole feast kind of fury. They monitor behaviors. They create archives. They treat humiliating someone as entertainment. Like this is a big part of what this culture is, that we humiliate people and then you get applause from this other group of what I would call kind of sycophants, right? That's the easiest way that you could talk about it. Like listen to his words and listen to what their reactions are. But it gets deep. It's a deep list. Jordy's just the first guy up on this list, but there are tons and tons. There's tons of creators who kind of focus on this topic. Like there's this guy Jordy, who's a douchey looking dude, right? You got this Katrina Kaboom. I'll focus on her. You got Garlic Bread. He's got some videos we're gonna go over, and Mr. Snowflake. But there's a nice contingent, and I'm telling you, these guys are hundreds of thousands of followers, probably collectively millions of followers. So I'm simply saying, like, that's the world. Like I understand bullying, right? Like even normal bullying. I grew up in the 80s, right? Like we experienced it, right? I've had some crazy stuff said to me in the interest of bullying me, right? Like, and you know, I'm not without my crimes as well. Like I wish that I could say that I was, but I'm absolutely not. But imagine you've got this is millions of people who have all gathered to enjoy the humiliation of another person. And it's all for greed. It's all for money, right? People will sacrifice anything for money. So let's kind of get to it. And again, this girl, like there's this girl, there's this Amberlynn Reid, who I'm going to point out, both of these are like ginormously obese people, right? So maybe the cult is that we're all banging on fat girls. That's potentially what it is. But let's kind of dig into it a little bit more here.
Warning signs. Please seek emergency assessment if you have chest pain, shortness of breath, unusual sweating, nausea, faintness, dizziness.
Oh yeah, I was about to say those are just her regular everyday symptoms.
Okay, what? Typically it's misdiagnosed. They're talking about, she says she has fibromyalgia. It's a diagnosis because your body tells you shouldn't be 500 pounds. I was thinking only a few minutes and there's a whole, I missed. Okay. Left arm, isn't that the heart attack? Okay, so again, you're talking about someone having a heart attack for your amusement, right? I want to scroll back so we can look at it. And this guy's raking in the bucks, right? I mean, much respect to him for doing that. You're very accomplished, and that does say something about you, right? You're very accomplished, right? I think giant people just hurt all the time and want to blame it on something. Well, okay, right? Her arms hurt, her heart is dying, right? I couldn't imagine even typing some shit out like that, right? There's a link between being huge and not having tolerance for any kind of discomfort. Okay. Or, she's really in heart distress, right? Guys with big pew-pews and little what? This is crazy. All right, so let's kind of let them get into it a little bit more.
Shortness of breath, nausea, joint pain. What were some of the others? Any symptom that the robot could possibly list off to her, she's probably having on the everyday. Typically it's misdiagnosed because your body's telling you to not be 500 pounds anymore. Not so much fibromyalgia. Yeah, why are all my nerves on fire? Meanwhile, eating 3 donuts for breakfast.
Man, just look at this guy's hairline, though. I mean, that's not the topic here. Okay, but let's go on like that. So now they're giving her, like, how many of you actually care that much about anybody's, personal fatness, right? It's kind of weird.
Hey, it was a box of French fries. It wasn't 3 donuts. Sometimes the most obvious answer is the correct one.
Yes. No, I don't. If I try to turn my head, I feel the twinge in my back near the shoulder blade, and I don't have any other symptoms. It's from sitting like a seal. The detail makes a musculoskeletal neck-related cause more likely. I gotta switch phones to go out, actually, so see ya.
She's a happy fat girl, that's for sure.
Yo. Honestly, guys.
So I mean, it's like I said, the whole show is that you sit here and watch every single detail that this person does, and you make weirdo faces like this, right? Like let's just capture it right there. Like let's just stop and evaluate what's actually on the screen, right? And what I see is a complete nut with a bad hairline, right, who's made a whole living off of ridiculing someone who's, I mean, come on, man. Life's got to be pretty bad for this chick already without you sitting in a group talking about how you wish she would die.
Oh my god, fuck off. Sorry. Fuck's sakes.
I would love for there to be a big puddle of water on the side of the road and a bus drive by her and her just gets soaked.
Like, okay, you hear what I'm saying? Like, this isn't comedy or even jokes. You're literally just sitting there wishing bad or ill things on a person who probably hasn't done anything to you, right? There's a little bit of psychopathy that goes along with that. Like, there's a little bit of something wrong with you when that's what you choose to do, right? You want to spend your time. Also, I can make money. Right? Okay.
It'd be the closest thing to a shower she'd ever get.
I kind of question your showers too, man. I'm gonna be really honest. I kind of am questioning your shower frequency right now. Okay.
I'm tired of their shit. I hate when people have loud mufflers on a fucking Civic. Go away. You're not cool.
Chantal, they're so cool. Oh, you know what? No, they're not cool. A loud muffler on a Honda Civic, that's not cool. And Chantal would know cool.
You would know cool. I can tell by your hairline that you know cool.
I need my pills.
I mean, not that she's not a pretty thoroughly, like, way out there individual, right? But I'm simply saying, at what point do you show somebody some mercy? At what point do you stall somebody out, right? That's all I'm saying here.
I need my pills. Most of the time I'm okay, but...
Drag race him. Yeah, race him, Chantal. He's challenging you.
When I have to deal with idiots like this?
Nah, Chantal does different kinds of donuts. Oh, speak of the devil. Can I have a medium ice cap and strawberry cheesecake donut to go, please? A strawberry cheesecake donut. So she's over the Harry Potter donuts. She's matriculated to strawberry cheesecake. That's exciting.
Okay, medium ice cap and a strawberry cheesecake donut to go, please. The guy was so, like, rude. Like, he came up to the cash and he just went like this. Like, not like, hi, how can I help you kind of thing.
I mean, I kind of would react if somebody 500-pound came in and got a donut. I don't know how I would react to it, man. I'm not quite sure. It just seems like it writes itself, though, right?
Literally just like...
He was probably thinking to himself, like, you really want that? Like, are you sure that's a good idea?
Right, like, what's the joy? Okay, what's the joy in watching somebody killing themselves? What's the joy in laughing at somebody who's destroying their lives? How do you actually get, and I'm not even a very compassionate person. I'm simply saying, like, look at the pure joy on his diabolical face while he laughs at the thought of this super obese woman who clearly needs some kind of help further killing yourself, right? So again, this is what this cult is. This is a cult of sacrifice, right? And there's a lot of cults that are like this, and we'll kind of get into them. This is the first one. This is a new kind of digital cult.
Oh my God. I love it when service people are rude to her. It's so funny. Because she's...
Why? Why does somebody being cruel to her bring you joy? And here's the thing. I love to say your frown makes me smile, right? It's always like, if it's somebody I got beef with, your frown makes me smile. He really enjoys watching. Like, there's a level of, like, sadism that goes along with them, right? There's a level of just kind of, cruelty that goes along with it, right?
So entitled, and she thinks that everyone is her slave. Oh my God. Yeah, I didn't get a hello. I didn't get a how are you doing. I didn't get a nice to meet you.
What do you? Those are common things. Among normal humans, Those are very common things.
I didn't get a Hamda Dadula. I didn't get a Bismillah. No. He just nodded at me when I asked him for something. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah, to be really honest, if I go someplace and I don't get like just a greeting, I walk away feeling a little bit raw myself too. I don't think that's a weird thing to expect to get greeted in a place that you go. And granted, you're 500 pounds. I don't know if that dismisses your humanity, right?
No, you're welcome after thank you. Like, bruh, fuck you. I'm not coming to this shithole fucking Tim Hortons anymore.
I bet you'll be back there though.
You don't have much of an option, Chantal. I mean, that thing can only go maybe like a mile and a half at most.
No, he was like that last time too. I don't care. We all have bad days. It doesn't excuse behavior. And then just really nasty looking. Like I wish you could see his face, the way he was looking at me. The thing is like so many
like
people.
Like this guy. Watch this guy's face. Watch his expressions.
Are racist, like so badly racist.
There it is. We've seen this face before, right? I'm not pointing out demographics. I'm simply pointing out patterns. We've seen this look before, right? Let's watch him go into it, right? And let's remember, like, this guy's in a hair club demographic as well, right? Like, look at this, okay?
I know.
Yeah, come on.
That Chantal isn't about to say that this was an act of Islamophobia. This is booger.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. When you come in draped out like that, yeah, probably. Like, let's not forget where we living at, right? Right now, I believe she's in America or Canada. Like, let's not ignore all that, right? I think she's in Canada right now, right?
Booger drag. This is booger drag. This would be like if I don't know, if I dressed up as a Labubu and I went to McDonald's and I ordered fries and they weren't really nice to me, and then I left and said, okay, well, you're Labubuist.
There is no fucking such thing as a Labubuist. There is no such a thing. There is Islamophobia. That actually is a real thing, right? Whatever you're talking about, I don't know what a Labubu is, but that's not a real thing, right? So you kind of got to make it. Again, some demographics don't actually understand what Islamophobia, right? Yeah, they don't understand all, the various, because they've been privileged enough to never have to experience it themselves, right? And this is kind of the demographic I'm going to point the finger at pretty hard here.
Chantal, you wearing that does not make you a Muslim. I cannot.
But that's not the point. The point is I perceive you as that. I don't care how would I ever know what someone's actual faith is? All I can do is judge you by what I see on the screen, right? That's the real part of it.
I believe that she is claiming racism against the Tim Horton donut person.
Against Tim Hortons these days? I hate this intersection. I can't wait to smoke 500 fucking joints. Okay.
What did you think? 500 joints. I'm down with it already. Let's go.
Okay, do you have to take your time? Like, you see somebody waiting. Like, fucking move. Oh my god.
Why don't you eat that donut now? You seem a little hangry.
Right, I'm just not gonna go to that one anymore. No way. It's further and it's...
What is booger drag? Booger drag is like the worst, like the worst, lowest level of cross-dressing possible.
It's not worth it because it's like you feel like you're inconveniencing them. Like, number one, they don't hardly ever have like any donuts. Like,
that's the main problem right there. If they don't have any damn donuts,
they never replenish their donuts.
Wait a minute, was this guy just in his nose? Was that what was going on there?
You wearing that does not make you a Muslim.
Okay, now I gotta watch this whole
I
clip again,
cannot believe that she is claiming racism against the Tim Horton donut person.
Against Tim Hortons these days? I hate this intersection. I can't wait to smoke 500 fucking joints. Right, okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, do you have to take your time? Like, you see somebody waiting. Like, fucking move. Oh my god.
Why don't you eat that donut now? You seem a little hangry.
Right, I'm just not gonna go to that one anymore. No way. It's further and it's...
What is booger drag? Booger drag is like the worst, like
I'm sure you know.
Like the worst, lowest level of cross-dressing possible.
It's not worth it because it's like you feel like you're inconveniencing them. Like, number one, they don't hardly ever have like any
guys. All right.
It's like they
all
never
right.
replenish.
That man, come on. You try to massage one out, right? You got one caught up in there. It's a little rough.
Their
Okay.
donuts. A lot of people I'll see on like TikTok, I don't know, I hate this being on my For You page, but like they call it Sing Hortons. Like, what do you expect? Like, how many freaking like grannies, welcoming looking.
She's about to rage for an hour because the guy didn't kiss her ass at
Okay, and you need her to rage for an hour because otherwise you don't have any content.
Tim Hortons.
White grannies. Do you want to work at Tim Hortons? Give me a break. You know what I mean? Why are you working if you don't want to work? Like, fuck out of here. I just.
Why are you working if you're not gonna lick my asshole when you give me my?
I mean, just the level of discourse. The level of discourse, right? Like what you have to, what prompted you to say something about licking someone's, right? What prompted you to talk about her complaining about someone not treating her a certain way? All of a sudden gets turned to a reference to licking someone's chocolate starfish. This is clearly what's going on in your own noodle, right? Like that's the face when you're thinking about licking somebody's, right? This is the face that you make, right? What comes again, no one had introduced the concept of licking anybody's butthole but you, right? And look at the determination, like this cat is literally thinking about licking somebody's butt. And I think out of everybody here, you're probably the only one who knows about, which is why it was in your head. I would have never even thought to say something like that.
My strawberry cheesecake donut, huh? Oh my God. She's not gonna survive in Syria with her mouth. I know. Imagine her saying this kind of stuff to the people that work at KFG. She was asked not to film in that Tim Hortons. I don't know if she did film. I think that she pointed her phone at the ground. Because if she filmed, then we would have seen the interaction. We're only hearing about the interaction. She goes there all the time. Maybe don't insult people with real jobs.
Says a guy who makes his money off of ripping on somebody else, right? And you're talking about don't shit on somebody who has a real job.
Why are you working if you don't want to work? Okay, like you could ask literally everyone that. Justice for Cats, thank you so much for 200 kicks. I really appreciate the kick points. Thank you, Justice.
How hard is it to pick a donut out of a glass case, put it in a box? Like, seriously. Okay, people, let's try the
That's actually not hard at all. Pick a donut out of the case, right?
donut. Just smell it. It's fresh. Yum! It has like strawberry
She's
jelly
enjoying
on
this
one
damn
side,
donut, though. I will say.
and the other side is like
Donuts are actually kind of gross. Like donuts are far too sweet.
cheesecake, and it's very soft.
Wow, who would have thought that strawberry cheesecake would have had strawberry cheesecake in it?
It might just be his culture, the guy who served me, because honestly, when I go to the I'm not.
It might just be his culture. Now that she's...
I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna freeze right there. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything. But
had her sugar fix and she's gotten her carbs and spike. She's making... You know what? No, I was too hard on him.
Saying all African people are not good at customer service, because that's not what I'm saying. But I notice like their style is not like when I go to like any like the African restaurants to pick up food, they're very like to the point. You know.
Yeah, I get a lot worse when I go to African restaurants.
No, they don't spend time kissing your ass.
Did she just say African people?
That Eleanor Time Spoken is making videos of Beezers. This crazy loony bin.
African people are a people. There's a group of people from Africa. We call them African people.
Then has the nerve to send me emails. The Beezers don't care what she has to say. We give zero fucks. How about we do a deep dive on Time Spoken and put up the article where she had her fucking wall removed? I know a lot of people.
So Chantal, the fake Muslim, is the victim of racism from the African. Let's just keep.
Here's the thing: Africans don't like you either. You walk into the same African place that she went to, and watch how they treat you for some pretty Okay, guys. Let's remember what Africa's views are on certain practices, right? Certain lifestyles, should I say, right? Let's remember Africa's view in legislation. They've legislated a lot of lifestyles that are probably important to you. So remember that when you're talking about how Africans are talking to her. And let me tell you how those same Africans will be talking to you.
Keeps getting better.
People don't like Amberlynn, and I'm not saying that I love her or anything, but I can't watch those channels because I can't get over how hypocritical. Like, even when I watch like
Amberlynn Reid is the other one in this fat girl sacrifice circle, right?
People be sweaty making fun of Amberlynn. Have you?
I really don't know why when they bitch about reaction channels, they continue to pull his name out and try to drag him. Michael B. Petty has...
I mean, here's the thing, like, you don't understand why the target of all your hatred and criticism would turn around and want to drag you down too. That is completely disingenuous, right? That's completely disingenuous, right? And let me tell you guys something. You see all this here? This is the grooming style of someone who doesn't bathe regularly, right? Like what's going on? It's like your face hasn't seen a razor or exfoliant yet.
Not made a video, like it's
she
been
can't
over
even say
5
Nigerian.
years.
She's so annoying, so fucking racist and annoying.
Like,
just generalizing. So it's better to say that Nigerians are racist, right?
Michael B. Sweaty, look at yourself. You're gonna make comp. He has not been here. Like, I mean, there was a period of time where he was active on Twitter. I don't even think he uses his Twitter anymore.
Looked in the fucking mirror, Chubbs. Shut the fuck up, sweaty piece of crap. I can't stand it.
Stop dick riding, homie. Stop dick riding.
Oh my God, calling someone fat.
Okay, you wanted someone to die. Earlier in this clip, you said you wanted her to die. Now you're mad because she said someone fat and sweaty.
Drinking a milkshake and eating a strawberry cheesecake donut.
You asked for someone to die.
Yeah, this is exactly what you need, Chantal. A big ass milkshake.
And him. I don't like bullies.
Nobody needs a milkshake. Nobody needs a milkshake, right? Like, seriously. There's not one person on the planet who actually needs a milkshake. What the hell is she doing here? Oh, she's about to get her dips on. She's about to get her ghetto workout on. Get it. Get it. Get it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is otherworldly. This is quite a sight to see. This is insane. Dare I say it?
Well, okay. Explain to me what's insane about someone busting out some push-ups in public. I'm being really honest. Like, this is a good place, like, for kind of a incline, kind of like a press. Tell me what's insane about it. A fat person. So again, you shouldn't be eating a milkshake and then getting your workout in, but at least it's better than not get. So I'm simply saying, if you see the fat girl who's actually doing something active, now granted, you completely ruined it by consuming an entire milkshake, but tell me what's insane about a person doing some fitness activity when she's 500 pounds.
This is fucking crazy. Chantal, you look fucking crazy.
I'm gonna let that one pass. Because this doesn't look crazy right here, right? Like, everything on the screen doesn't look crazy right now.
A cyclist needs to come by and witness this. If I were a cyclist coming the other way, I would call the police. I would. I don't know. Geology disturbance.
See? You see what I'm saying? Right? Like, you're criticizing her for snapping back on someone when you're like, I would call it geological. Like, look at the dude's face right now, man.
Cosplaying a retaining wall. I'm not sure what the crime is here, but I know that this shouldn't be occurring.
I mean, this has got to be a lot of strength to push through these reps, man. It is what it is, homie.
Yeah, that'll fix the heart attack.
I mean, just the level of cruelty. right? This is what this world, like I said, this is a cult of hate. I'm just going to kind of start breaking these down because there's like I said, there's like 5 of these. So you got millions of people that collectively sit around, right, and trash someone. Grunt touches, right? She looks like an 80-year-old man in a nursing home. She looks like an 80-year-old in a nursing home, right? I don't know if that's true, but man, I mean, I'm just saying, like, this is actually enjoyment for these people. This is actually fun for these people. They actually are able to laugh at someone else's misery.
I don't want the activity to trigger a poop. Oh yeah. Oh, that feels good. Oh, it'll trigger me to go to the bathroom. I can feel it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is. Like, a milkshake is going to trigger you to get to the bathroom. I would start on my way now. I would be on my way now.
Already, just from what I just did. Oh yeah, the plus size fashion shop, yeah. Because I like the clothes. Remember we went there shopping and I got those sexy dresses? I still have the red.
You don't have a sexy dress though. I don't believe that.
One, I'm going to bring it to Syria and wear it when I'm alone with my husband. I'm going to make myself very irresistible. I might present myself one way.
Dude, just look at this motherfucker. I'm just saying right now, like, this is very, this is, in where I come from, this is a nightmare. And where I come from, that face is the face of evil, man. Like, everything about this guy looks as kooky as anything I've fucking ever seen in my entire life. Like, I'm not bullshitting with you right now. Like, this is a terrifying place. If this is like your overseer, this is a terrible, you have a terrible route in line. This is the face of buck breaking. That's what it looks like.
You guys, but I also have another side that people don't think exists. I can be
I think you got a couple of sides there.
Very
right?
girly.
Okay, I'm not going to jump in on it.
Very feminine. I'm very good at mixing chemistry.
Yeah, because you know feminine. I'm sure you know feminine.
No. And again, if you have to say that you are something, you probably aren't. Why do you think I cringed in the last stream when I accidentally said I'm very funny? When people say that they are something, believe the opposite.
But you already said it though. So you actually do believe the opposite, right?
Chantal does not have a feminine bone in her body.
I bet you do.
And by the way, I'm not saying women need to be feminine. I'm just saying, Chantal.
But I know you're not saying women need to be feminine.
You're not feminine. You're not.
But
I mean,
you know what?
Farting,
he might be
burping,
more feminine
the
than her.
shitting yourself, the eating like a garbage disposal. Nothing about you is beauty. Foodie, hold the beauty. No femininity. Not an ounce.
And energy with another human.
You got a couple of pounds
You know how
of
you feel?
femininity.
Okay, this is the most magical feeling. Do you know when you're about to kiss a person that you're in love with?
No.
Or someone that you have a strong attraction to as well? And you're leaning in and your lips are just about to touch and you feel
Wow, she's getting very detailed here, right?
the exchange of the hot breath, but like in a energy way. No.
He's good at that right there.
I'm not going to burp around him. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
She's more masculine than most men.
She's more masculine than you. She is not more masculine than most men. She is more masculine than you.
Yeah, I mean, it was only a few months ago when Chantal was right outside this bus station telling two grown men, "You're a pussy, S my D."
Words I'm sure you've said plenty of times.
Like say it to my face. Like that doesn't really strike me as feminine.
I think you strike me as feminine though. Like you seem very feminine for a guy.
A femininomenon. She's the least feminine woman. She does have a lot of like masculinity to her, and her voice as well. Her voice is very.
All right. Okay. Clearly, I'm gonna start the breakdown of this Gorl World culture. I just kind of want to dip in, and like I said, my wife has been watching this stuff for like 3 years now, so I know it very well. So I thought I would start by just kind of getting into it, like just kind of showing you like who the players are, how the ecosystem works. It is a reward system, but it is 100% a bunch of people who all conspire, and that happens. You conspire. You congregate around your hate. You congregate around what you hate, and that allows you to feel justified to say insane stuff about people, man. Like I said, we started off with this guy talking about how he wanted to see you die, right? That's actually where he came from it. That's the standpoint, right? And then you sit back here and your whole, and I am not against somebody getting their money at all. Like, YouTube is a great opportunity. I think it's a great place. And I think most of the time, most YouTubers aren't hurting anyone, but this is a very particular type of cult. It's a very particular type of cult that is new. It's obviously born out of the digital age, but we definitely can kind of see like where the issues, where the hypocrisies lie within this culture. So I'm gonna snap off for a little bit, guys. I just kind of wanted to get in. I'm going to go deeper into it, just kind of an ongoing thing, just kind of breaking down this cult that is Gorl World, as they call it, and all these like weirdo participants that are part of it. They're as valid as any other cult or culture that exists, and I think it's time that we kind of start examining some of these things, because they go quiet as kept, because they're online, they have huge followings, but they're not necessarily mainstream. But like, that's a lot of cults, and a lot of cultures are exactly the same way. So this guy right here is kind of like one of the high priestess. Like, he's up at the upper echelon of, you know, drilling, and his targets are all the same. Like, their targets are all the same. If you're a fat white girl on the internet, you are fair game, right? And they will come at you and discuss your femininity, which is extremely hilarious given the bringer of the message. So I'll be back. We'll talk about it some more.